How's it going? Let's start the show. How's everybody doing? Sorry, I'm a little bit late. There was a bit of a hiccup here. Actually, I overslept, so what can I say? Very rare that I oversleep. AD, what's up? Welcome. Adam, good morning. Shenanigan, good to see you, man. Bill Hohenst, good morning. Jaden in the house. What's up, Adam? Good morning. Fizzlid. And Gabor is here. Good morning. Welcome. Jaden, what's up, Lab? What's up with the names, by the way? I mean, I'm seeing the YouTube names with that @ sign. So what's up with the custom names? Why can't I see it? Anyway, still good. Is this some kind of a new YouTube thing or something? Anyway, welcome everybody. How you guys are doing? Look at that. NQ going for 4-hour supply zone high. Mirovsky, welcome. Curry Fishbowl. Yeah, YouTube being a little bit crazy lately. Anyway, I do know that everybody has custom names and such, but now I only see your YouTube handle, which is cool, but it wasn't like that. So... Anybody having issues with Lucid Trading, by the way, let me know. There was a technical issue with their dashboard. Anyway. Today market goes on. Oh yeah, only up, only up. And so looking at this, by the way, I had the short position on gold. I'm going to show you exactly. I entered the short somewhere around here, so it went against me a little bit. No, it was actually, I think it was here. No, it was not there. It was here. And look at that, gold is now going for previous day low. Just a second, I need to do a screenshot here, because there was a technical glitch on my Lucid Trading account with the dashboard, but I think it's gonna get fixed. Okay, just need to make some screenshots. Okay, let me read the chat. Marco, good morning. YouTube is bugging. Yes, something like that. All-time high. Yeah, let's see. It looks like we're going for it. 388 is pretty much where it wants to go. That's a 4-hour supply zone high. I'm pretty much confident that we're going there. The only thing I'm confident is that the market is, you know, it's gonna go right. That's 100% sure. It always, you know, I'm always right about this one because this is going to the right. It never goes to the left. I never seen that happening, but to the right, it kind of happens all the time. So what's the distance? 25 points. What do you guys think? I think it wants to go. It pretty much seems like it. Look at the 4-hour. Boom. Ah, man, it wants to break that level. There's no question about it. A little bit tempted to chase it, but I don't really want to. So I guess we're just gonna wait a little bit here. Okay. Only goes right in Saudi Arabia? Okay, that's good to know, man. Middle East countries, yeah. Yannick's, welcome. Yeah, never say never. Trump can possibly return the... Oh, maybe. Yes. Yes. Yeah, it goes up and down, but eventually, you know what I realized? It's really gonna go to the right. That's what's gonna happen. You'll see that I'm right. You know, ask me this question like a little bit later, like in about 20 minutes, and you'll see that the charts are gonna be here. Kind of crazy, but it's gonna be here. So now it's 210 at 220. Sorry, let's just go 220. It's gonna be here. So amazing. You were long from 43. Oh, it goes from right to left. I never seen this happening. I never seen this. If it goes to the left, that would be amazing. That would prove that Back to the Future was absolutely a real thing. Back to the Futures, actually. That would prove that Marty McFly was right. Anyway. Yeah, gold keeps dropping. What's happening? Oh, there you go. 368 taken. Next up is 388. 4 hour supply zone high. 25 points. A little bit tempted to jump in. A little bit tempted. Risk reward ratio. I mean, we can go with 2 micros, right? Do you guys think we should risk it for the biscuit with 2 micros? Can we do that? Is it possible even to do? I think it's possible. So let's do it. Why not? As a probe trade. I already have profits. I'm gonna target that 85, 25. All right, took a long position here. Let's see. But it might go sideways, so don't worry about it. It's fine. It should go to the future, can't go back. Yeah. Hey, RX. Oh, you gave up the short. Well, don't worry, it can still pull back. I mean, it definitely has the chance for it. So... Good morning, TDFLCB. Unfortunately, I don't know why YouTube is showing the names like this. It just happened. Ollie, welcome. Hey, good to see you, man. So it's not a settings thing because I did not change any setting on YouTube. It's just showing the names like this. Tudor, sorry, Tudor. I'm sorry, but somehow, for some reason, I don't see the custom YouTube names. I haven't changed anything on the settings, so I don't know why is this. I haven't changed anything on the settings. Min max infinity. I hate these markets. Yeah, this just happened. So let's see. Here's the trade that I took. Actually, I'm gonna modify my TP to 85 just to make sure. My orders tab somehow vanished. Anyway. And I don't know if any one of you guys are trading with Lucid. I can't trade on my Lucid account. They have a technical glitch. They have a technical glitch happening. We'll see. Your Lucid is working fine. Oh, I don't know. There was some sort of a dashboard issue. Their dashboard is not updating correctly, and it's not loading the account. So they told me we have to wait for the next day to reset. I don't know. Yeah, we hopefully we have some CPI news. Team Trades, welcome. Thank you, Centubi, for the info. Almost every day first hour. Let's go. That's amazing. A subscriber. I'm checking now on channels like 50% displays the name. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why YouTube is doing this. Interesting. Please don't go long 300 contracts, all right? Please. Please. They still have problems with the stats. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. They have some technical glitch going on their website. I'm long. Yes, I'm in a long position. 100 contracts. I hope you're just joking. Please do not go long with 100 contracts. By the way, I am definitely going to have more accounts with TRADEDAY and Take Profit Trader. I just want to have more daily payouts with them. But anyway. Short seller. Oh. You're the only one short. I think the shorts can also play out. Because look at that. On the 5-minute, no pullback. I can easily imagine going down to the 50s. Sorry, yeah, to the 50s, even down to below the 50s, like 48. There's a bit of a support here at the 40s. Easy drop down there. For NQ, it's nothing. If any one of you guys are selling, because, you know, why not? The distance right now to those highs is not much. It's like 17 points. Kind of feels like that the market wants this, but I don't know. Long 330. Let's go. Maybe for CPI, I don't know. It can also drop right here. I wouldn't be surprised on a drop all the way down there to the 40s. I would be absolutely not surprised on a drop right there. Oh, is doing it short seller. Seems like sort of a bit of a manipulation happening. Who knows? Thanos selling all-time high. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Graveyard. Yeah, I haven't even checked the earnings report. What was the earnings? It was bad. Fun. Funding pips for fun. Well, yeah, go for it, man. This is such a small position here that I should have started with like 3 micros at least, not 2. Obviously, because of copy trading, I did not want to risk more in a London early hour here. But it's such a small position. Tesla was horrible. Well, actually, I think people are not surprised on Tesla because as far as I was reading about some stuff about Tesla in the past couple of weeks, news were not that great. I think I think those who were holding Tesla shares were already prepared for the bad news that it's going to happen. So the market just actually ignored the fact. So they are watching other Max 7 stocks maybe. Intel was good, yeah. Opium. Yeah. I don't like this this movement here. Partners up with Uber for autonomous cars, so maybe competition. Oh yeah, that could be a competition for Tesla. Maybe you figured it out. I only buy evals with my profits from options. I roam in her debit card, so I don't blow. That's actually, you know, that could be a good idea, Ollie. Verbon, welcome. Hopefully, I had a beautiful short on gold before the stream. That's why I started a little bit later, and of course because I was overslept a little bit. But this is technically my second trade in the London session, so even if I lose this one, I'm perfectly good because I'm going to be in profit. This is just a very, very small trade, just to see that 4-hour zone high being tagged. I'm a little bit dun, dun. Interesting. If gold drop, let's see gold. Look at that. Previous day low is actually very close. That's previous day low. I think it wants to breach that level, but don't chase it. But it seems like it wants to go for it. 94.4. It's very close. Now, I promised for some of you guys that we're going to look into those indicators that I'm trading, that I'm testing in the past couple of actually 12 months now, more than a year. And I'm kind of having great results. So I decided I'm gonna have a session, a trading session, where we're only going to trade based on those indicators. So I don't know what you guys think about that. I know we are still going to do the analysis. We're still going to watch for the supply and the demand zones. But for the entry model, we are going to have the signal or the trade entry from the indicators. So we're still going for the same thing. We're still going to do the same pre-market thing, everything the same way, but the entry is going to be based on the indicators. And I decided I really want to do a live session once or twice to show you guys what I think and why I think this indicator could be useful. So yeah, I think you guys would like it. Maybe, you know, a bit of a change. I mean, not change, actually. We're not changing. I'm still using and we're going to use the same, you know, context as always, but I'm just going to bring in this to the equation. Yeah, the setup is, you guys are going to be amazed, by the way, because we're going to do, I thought that we're going to do a back testing too, back testing and forward testing as well. So I think back testing could be also interesting and you guys would see, but this is a mechanical approach, most likely. But it will still show some great results, in my opinion. I wouldn't be talking about this if I would not have traded it and tested it for actually not even 12 months, 14 months at least. Like, I started testing it last year, July, August, and ever since then I'm testing it constantly. Evaluation accounts. I got funded, by the way, I got funded like 2 times or 3 times on I mean, I got funded on, I don't know which platform was it, but like 2 accounts or 3 accounts at least. It helped me in a few funded account trades as well, but I did not want to dedicate an account for it until I'm not sure. On demo accounts and evaluation accounts, I tested it for so long. If you know what you're looking for, it's actually, it's good. Anyway, it's kind of a teaser of what I think it could be good. How do you manage trailing drawdown with Take Profit Trader? Yeah, it's very simple. You're going for money glitch. You're going to go for smaller trades. Like, you're not and smaller positions. Like, you're not going with the minis. Going for base hits and 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio until you're not reaching that safety net. So if you make $200 or $300 on a trade, awesome. If you lose $200, that's your loss on a given trade on a funded account, right? So that's how I manage it. And you know, if you close out your position with like a $200 loss, obviously the next position can still bring it back. And you still have that wiggle room that you lost on the previous trade. So what I'm trying to say, go for base hits, small positions. No, I'm here on YouTube. We're going to do it here on YouTube, Green. I'm going to close because I hate green trades. Stacks Networks. Don't worry about this. This is... Judith, welcome. Hello. Is gold pumping? It's dumping right now. Or is it pumping? Well, I would say this is a bit of a bounce here. It's normal. It's normal because it's previous day low. Obviously, there could be some profit taking here. And now comes the decision point for gold. Is it going to reach that level or not? You know, that's the big question. Honestly, I think NQ will going to take a dump here because there's going to be a profit taking, yeah, right now. So, you know, pushing through that 88, by the way, it's not even 85. This is going to be high resistance, and this is why we see this. I wouldn't be surprised. I told you, absolutely no surprise and no anger on my end and no frustration if we would see this trade go all the way below down to the 50s. No surprise. Absolutely. It kept going higher, like exponentially. Trade Warrior, welcome. And by the way, since we're just technically watching the charts, can you guys help out the channel and push the like button? Let's smash the like and show YouTube that we're here. Thank you so much for the support. Let's smash those likes. Yeah, it did not. But now comes actually, well, we'll see if it goes below my break-even level. We will decide if we close it or not. There's a problem here. There's a liquidity void down there at 58. Unfortunately. Yes, it's down there here as well. I don't like that. I have a bad feeling that it will go down to that 58. So it might be smarter to close the trade as it is. There's the liquidity void right there. See that? Boom. There it is. It wants to reprice that level maybe. But you know, since we're just having fun, this is just fun. Numbers on the screen. And this is a extremely small position, like why not have some fun, right? Is there any buffer in trailing drawdown in every retracement? If every retracement is loss? No. 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 Is there any buffer in trailing drawdown? I mean, you have the maximum loss limit. It only trails when your account is in positive territory. If you lose the trade initially, so it just starts to go down, obviously it's not going to trail your loss, so your maximum loss limit. Farhad, welcome. Good morning. AD, what's up? Good to see you, man. Yeah, unfortunately, I think the best decision here would be to close this position. I'm closing it. The reason is that we are going down to reprice that 58, so I'm closing it. We're going for that liquidity void, trust me on this. It seems like it just wants to reach down for it. Even if it goes higher, I'm good. I made some really good profits today in the gold trade, so I decided to close it because it was a small trade anyway. And I don't want to give back the gold profits. Okay, what else do we have? So the liquidity void on NQ is this one. Right there. There's the liquidity void. I closed it and it goes up. I don't care. It's fine. The 4-hour supply zone is actually very close. So we'll see what happens. Could be a tricky one. Smash the like, thank you. AK Price Action Trading, what's up? Good morning. All good at work? All right. Oh, I forgot to answer you on the Discord for that question. I'm really sorry about that, about the copy trader. I have a I don't even want to jinx it, because I said it a few times that I have plans on the Discord. There is something that's going on, and I'm working with someone who you guys know on the Discord stuff. I'm planning to do streams on the Discord. Stream, aka chart analysis. And we're gonna change the structure. Anyway, I don't want to say anything because we are working on it with someone who you guys know, who's also a streamer. So anyway, it's gonna be fun, but I don't want to say anything. Yeah, stream on Discord, and we're gonna share more direct information and stuff there, so we can talk about stuff that we cannot talk on YouTube here. And you know, it's gonna be a little bit more intimate. Also a gold trade, let's go. Look at that, it's gonna take that liquidity void at 58. Where I'm gonna send the invite link to you guys on the chat, okay, and you can join. Last time I did that, we had like 30 bots joining the channel. So, but we are figuring it out. There's going to be a verification process with the bot, with the Discord bot. So just to filter out the bots somehow. They told me we can do that with the verification stuff. So that's good. Look at that. I did the right decision closing out my trade. I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but you'll be surprised. I can tell you that. You'll be surprised who's gonna help me there. And we're gonna see that person, maybe a she, maybe a he, maybe a lady or a gentleman, who knows. They're gonna be there on Discord. No, Matt. I think Matt has bigger fish to fry than being on our Discord. I mean, he's big league. He has much other things to do. ICT's cousin, maybe, right? No, not Terry. Yeah, Matt has bigger things to do than. I mean, his community is, and definitely Matt is awesome. He's cool. He's doing different stuff. I mean, he obviously does the mentoring and stuff. I don't know. I mean, he's busy. I think he's super busy. Anyways, so what about the news? CPI release is 8:30. What do you guys think? So look at that, repriced that level. My gut feeling tells me this would be a great area to go long on NQ. Yeah, part of me really wants to go long. I don't know why. My intuition tells me that this could be a great opportunity to take a long position, but let's see. If we invert this gap here, we can still catch like a healthy 10 or 12 points on a scalp. So let's wait. If we can invert this gap here, this is actually a supply zone, a little mini supply zone here. If we can invert this gap, then why not? You know, why not? That's the plan for a scalp. That's the plan. Oh my gosh, not Patrick, no. I think Patrick is still driving in the desert. Yeah, Matt needs to solve the fence. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna do anything with this for now. But dude, I think we made the right decision closing that trade. Michigan sentiment and PMI flash, also CPI tomorrow. Yeah. Not Bull Barbie. I don't know why is this, but I kind of feel sad a little bit that it's Friday already. I want to trade. I don't know how I'm gonna take the weekend. I mean, I really wanted to trade. It's actually sad because of two things. It's sad because, you know, the week is over, and you know, I love to trade so much. And it's sad because, man, I need to get a life. I need to work on my personal life a little bit more if I feel sad about not trading on Friday. So that's actually also a sad thing. Yeah, I could trade crypto, but I think crypto trading, especially on the weekend, I think is just almost impossible. Yeah, gold, nice bounce here. It took liquidity from this area here. This is not a valid supply zone, so it can still go lower. You see the triple top on 4 hour on NQ. I saw that there is a triple top thingy. Yes. Exactly. Stacks Networks, I kind of feel the same way. You know, you guys know that meme. This is how I feel over the weekend. You guys know this. This is me over the weekend waiting for the market to open. Basically. And it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Yeah. So, what to do? I live in Hungary. What? He blew up his car motors, so he went back home. Oh, the engine blow up. Okay. Well, in cases like this, AD, he should be having a team of engineers, of mechanics, sorry, and a spare engine. You know, if he would be, I mean, obviously I'm just trolling here because I don't know anything about that sport, but I thought that if you're really doing this seriously, then you should be having a team of mechanics and then at least one extra spare engine or something. And you know, on these cars, the engine switch should not be that big a deal because everything is, you know, is down naked to the core. Just have to, you know, get some screws out and, you know, dump the engine and get the new engine in. I think it could be done in a few hours. If you have like 2 or 3 mechanics in your team and then the right tools to get everything done, or a service vehicle or something like that, I think they should be able to change the engine in a few hours. I think the pros are doing it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, if your engine blew up, oh, who cares? You know, let's just put in the new engine and tomorrow we'll continue. You know, I don't know. Obviously, I'm not judging. I don't know how it works, but we are all on the same boat. Best DJ in town. It's good to see you back. How you doing? Up 370 across 5 XFAs. Let's go. Stack that. Yeah, go for it. I have passion for trading. Yeah, I think this is kind of shows like maybe we have too much passion for trading. Taboo, no trading. Oh yeah, Zacromancer. Yeah, careful. It's Friday, you know. Yeah, curry fishbowl. Man, I thought that so many times. Like, I wish I would have known trading. I mean, no, I knew about trading, like in 2007. I was like, man, I was absolutely mentally crazy and dumb when I was in my 20s. But I wish I would be in my 20s right now and having all this information. Oh my God, I so envy you guys who are still in your 20s, because the world is yours as Tony Montana would say it in Scarface, yeah, really, the world is yours, guys. So many opportunities in trading. I think it's just so awesome. I feel like I've wasted like at least 10 years of my life. Now that I'm over 40, oh man, I wish I could just get back 10 years. Everything would be, oh my god. Anyway, I'm not sorry about it, but Discord, oh, the Discord open, and it's not open yet, Adam, but I'm gonna send the link because it's not ready yet. I'm gonna share the link when it's ready. Good morning, Jenna, welcome. He was like an hour away from the main. Oh, he's stranded in the desert. Yeah. Also, you know, a team would go out for him and pull him back. I know it takes quite a few hours, you know, 1 hour out in the desert, so he has to call the team on a satellite phone or something, or a radio. The team would go out for him, pull him back, make the engine switch. I don't know. I don't know. Good morning, Kwang. Hello. Yeah, everybody has an obsession with Acromonster. This is like, yeah, in 2007 this information was not shared back then. Yeah, you guys are so lucky in your 20s. You cannot imagine what an amazing opportunity you guys are having, and the greatest add-on that you guys have the time. You definitely, we have time, I have time as well, but you guys have all the time in the world to be an absolute pros in this market. 40s are the new 20. Nice. Is it the Pip Ninja completely? No, it's not the new, no new Discord yet. It's, everything is going to be on the same, but we are working on the new version. It's going to be simplified, and there's going to be a streaming thing. Hold on just a second. I'm here, don't worry. Exactly, we had to lose money for real back then. Exactly, Zacromancer. I had to dig everything up from Baby Pips, and you know where? Forex Factory. That's what we had. We only had Forex Factory, most likely, like 60% of the time. Forex Factory, Baby Pips, and some other forums. There was no Discord or social media stuff that much, so you had to, you know, you put out your question and you shared your chart, and maybe someone replied within the day or in a few hours, and you had to dig between the posts, you know. Market makers, yes. 80, thank you for being here, and have a good one. See you next time, I guess. Yeah, never give up. Good morning, Martin Muchka, welcome. What's funny? Stacks Networks. Forums time, yeah. Well, there's always opportunities, you know, that's what I'm saying. Same street. Oh yeah, something like that. Stacks Networks. We share the same background story, basically. Oh, tonight on New York. Let's go, 80. All right, see you then. Have a good one. Exactly. Actually, I was in the military. I was so young. Actually, I found some pictures. You guys would be amazed. You guys would be amazed. When I was, if you guys, I can show you a picture when I was 20 years old, 21 years old in the military. You guys want to see a picture? You're gonna you're gonna laugh so hard that you wouldn't believe it. In the military, 21 years old. In 2000, actually 2004, I was 20 years old. What was your first biggest loss? Was it on stock? It was on Forex. I didn't say military. Sorry. Yeah, I know. But it was on Forex. My first biggest loss was in, I lost in 2007 too, but my first biggest loss was in 2018. I deposited $10,000 to my personal cash account on a Forex brokerage. And in about a week or 2 weeks, I completely lost the $10,000 in 2018. And the average salary in Hungary back in those years was like $400 or $500 a month, $400, $500. And I lost $10,000 in like 2 weeks or maybe 1 week, I don't know, on Forex. I mean, that was on a cash account. That was not prop firm, that was my personal cash account. I was pissed. Oh, I see. Good Friday. Good Friday to you too. Joglimeister, I don't know. I'm sorry, by the way, again, everybody, YouTube is changing the custom names to the channel names or the handle names. So I don't know if you guys are having a different custom name, and that's why I'm not recognizing someone, but it wasn't me. YouTube is changing the custom names back to the handles anyway. Primary in 2004. All my Indianization, and they do Forex, and so the trades. Wow, interesting. Yeah, Nasdaq. I don't know what's up with Nasdaq here. John, welcome. Boom Banana, good to see you, man. I thought that too. It happened by itself. I was not the one who changed it, but after the stream I'm gonna actually there's a settings button here. I'm not gonna go to the studio here. Let me go to the settings. No, no, that's not it. I guess I can't change it right now during the stream. I don't know why it happened. MLM. Oh yeah, everybody was doing MLM too. Oh, look at this handsome guy. 2004. 2004. Oh my gosh. Look at this. 21 years ago. Jesus. The Hungarian military. I'm like Rambo. Tom Rambo. Yeah. Look at that. There's my name tag, but you know, we did not have iPhones back then or something, you know. This was taken by some, I don't know. I don't know what this guy is doing. It seems like he's touching my ass or something, but I'm sure he's not. Anyway, this is crazy. Were you good? What? I was good. I was a good soldier. Yeah, something like that. Take it by Nokia 3310 or something. Yeah, yeah. Jesus, I have so many stuff here. You wouldn't imagine. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this handsome guy there. Up there. What's he doing? Look at that. I don't know, man. I don't even know how these pictures just came to survive. I don't know. Gold is pushing. Let's go. Well, it's still kind of like at the same area, but I wouldn't be surprised if it drops. Is it conscription? Oh, it's optional. Right now, it's optional if you want to. And back then too. So when I was in the military, it was optional too. I went there by choice. So I choose to be in the military. I served 3 years and 6 months. So not too much. Actually 4 years, sorry. With the basic training. So for 4 years, sorry. Served 4 years in the military. It was good. Basic training, and then, yeah. Not too much. I mean, obviously, 4 years is, by the way, not too much if you think about it. Why I left? Well, small things added together. Like the money was not that good, and I found a better place to work at, and I just wanted to do more with my life. It was a really good opportunity at the military. I really enjoyed it. It would be always one of the best things in my life, but I had to move on, you know. I had to, that's it basically. I was in my 20s. I had things that I wanted to do, and I just wanted to move on, and that's it. So I had ideas. Actually, I went to work for a company, and you know, small things came together. I was like, man, I need to ditch. I need to pursue the dreams, or I don't know, new goals. Mandatory for 2 years. The guys can't run away from serving army. Yeah. By the way, I do have a contract because I was in a NATO platoon as well, a reaction platoon. I signed a contract that if a world war or something breaks out, I can be called back until the age of 45. So now I'm 41 years old, and I signed a contract that if the NATO goes to war, they can call me back to fight. So I'm not that happy about it. So until the age of 45, which is still another almost 4 years, I can go back to fight in the war, which I don't want to. 4 more years. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I still keep contact, and I have good friends. I still have friends who are serving in the military all those years. Imagine that. Since all those years, since 21 years, they are serving in the military still. And we're still friends. And they told me actually last year, like, hey, Tom, you know, you're still in contract, you know, if this shit starts to escalate, then we're going to call you. And I was like, dude, I'm not going to pick up the phone. So you don't know where I live, so I'm not going to pick up the phone, and that's it. Try to force me to get into the action. I'm going to change the name. I'm not going to pick up the phone. I'm going to disappear. No, I mean, Elon Musk is creating it on Mars. Yeah, maybe. That's illegal. That's illegal. Yeah, I'm just trolling, but that's illegal. Yes, if I would do that, they would definitely send the military police after me. Through Starlink on Mars, yeah. I'm gonna get ready. Yeah, I have to get ready. Yeah. Yeah, they are gonna track me down. Yeah, unfortunately, if I'm not picking up the phone, they're gonna track me down anyways. So, and that's gonna be not too good because, you know, it's just not good. But I really hope that they're not gonna call me. So hopefully this war thing is going to be solved real soon. Okay, gold is not doing anything. I'm still kind of waiting for a push to the upside on NQ. I'm sorry I was talking about other stuff, but really, like, what to do with this NQ right now? Not much. Yeah, war sucks. unknown island outside South Africa, chilling. Yeah, it's good, and also it's a little bit dangerous too. Living in an unknown island. If I would be escaping from war or something, I don't know. You need a place when you can have medicine, or at least a doctor who can help you, because you know, as the years go by, you might get ill or sick a little bit. You need medicine, you need food, you need some basic stuff. So on an uninhabited island, that would be difficult. You can hunt food, and that's the problem. I can't. Yeah. We have to watch some YouTube tutorials. We're gonna do that. We're gonna watch some YouTube tutorials, and it will be all good. We're gonna learn to survive. I need to watch some Bear Grylls videos, and it's gonna be awesome, I think. A Squid Game. Okay. Yeah. What to do? Still waiting. NQ unplugged official. Let me get this off because this is irrelevant. My grandma and parents lived through the wars back in the 60s, 80s in China and Vietnam. Oh my gosh, wow. Then they can definitely tell you stories, right? How things were going back then. By the way, there is no supply zone on gold yet that I would take. Like, actually there is, never mind. This is a supply zone on gold, but it's very close. It's low probability. It's not a big deal. I still think that NQ wants to go higher. It swept some liquidity here. Maybe it wants to go below the 50s. I might jump into a scalp trade, but we need to invert that fair value gap. Unit 731? No. I haven't heard about that. Sweden, looking for the American dream. That is awesome, Kwang. I also wanted to visit Sweden many times. They say it's a beautiful country. By the way, the London Open happened a few minutes ago. This was it. And as you can see, nothing is moving. So the plan is the same. If we can invert this gap, I might jump into a long position. That would be 3 micros, maybe. Maybe we can do that. I don't know. Nice. In summer, beautiful. Alvaro. Prop firms with no consistency. MyFundedFutures, no consistency on the funded account. Take Profit Trader, no consistency on the funded account. So those two are definitely. What else that has no consistency? I think the others are having some sort of consistency. MyFundedFutures, Take Profit Trader. Take Profit Trader has the daily payouts. So that's kind of a cool thing. On the evals, Apex, Bulenox, Lucid Trading, Apex, Bulenox. I don't know. Those are 1 day pass. Is there something else with 1 day pass? These 3, basically. But these are intraday trailing, except Lucid, I think. On the funded accounts, on the scale and the pro, there is no. I think there is no consistency on the new core account as well. So the funded accounts consistency rule got removed. Evaluation accounts has the 50%, but not the funded account. No consistency. Oh, there you go. Funded next rapid. Yeah. Okay, look at that. It's going lower. And by the way, don't forget that Apex has the $85 lifetime activation fee right now. So that's not a bad thing. Yeah. I want to say thank you, Tom, for doing this live every day. Oh, thank you for saying that, Curry Fishbowl. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we have some European news. Thank you. We are not alone in this. That's why, you know, we're here. That is why it's so awesome to have you guys here every day. And I'm here every day because we are sharing information. Trading is a boring business, and it's just good to share. And I'm actually super happy that we have a great community here, and we're, you know, seeing more people joining us. This is amazing. Is it for all accounts or only for the big accounts? No, all accounts. All accounts. Right now, actually, there's a community post on my YouTube. You can get the big accounts for like 79 or something. I don't know. But you can check it on my community post page on YouTube, the latest promo from Apex. So you can get the big accounts too with a discount. Some insiders buying. Maybe. Hey, thank you, Martin. Yeah, it's very bad to trade alone. It can actually, it's possible, yes, but eventually, you know, if you're just trading alone in solitude, as I was saying, like, you're just gonna end up going a little bit emotional because there's just no one to share the information, no one to talk with. So it's just always better to stick around with someone. How long have you been streaming? My first stream was at the end of 2022, and I wasn't streaming every day regularly, like, yes, every week, but not regularly, because I was also working for an insurance company. I would say I started streaming more regularly while I was still working for the insurance company, but I was a contractor, so I made my own time the way I wanted it. So first I started streaming in 22, but more regularly was in 23, the second half of 23, and then switched to full-time in 24 March. Absolutely full-time, March or April. So yeah, oh, look at this drop. Wow. Look at this drop. Where do we go? Gold is holding the area. I feel like gold is going to be heavy here, trying to go for previous day low. NQ is dropping. Good morning, Trade Delicious. Welcome. You hate the TRADEDAY? Yeah, London is chill. We're just, you know, having a good time, being chill, watching how the market's going. Thank you, Kwang. I just stream live trading in my DC community. Ah, I see. Ah, okay. Thank you, Martin. Thank you. Every time. Short seller is back. Why is he doing this to us? We just wanted to see a nice move to the upside, but, you know, on the downside, looking for demand zones, there is none. Nothing. I checked it as much as possible. No demand zone. We have this new day opening gap here, obviously, which has not been rebalanced. So I forgot to put this here. There's a new day opening gap high, and there's a, I would say, new day opening gap low, which has not been rebalanced. In that manner, I would say yes, there could be a zone here, a demand zone, which is not picture perfect, but it's technically a zone. This would be it. That's a 15-minute demand zone. Okay. Okay, give me a moment. I'll be right back. I have to check on something. Please push the like and I'll be right back. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We are here. The show goes on. I guess nothing happened, right? Not much happened. Gold is still... it feels a little bit heavy again. Yeah, it does. I'm still going to remain a little bit bullish on NQ, waiting for a possible move to the upside. You know, we can see that happening during the pre-market open, maybe. Who knows? That's a possibility. Maybe not. Okay, going down. But where? I don't want to chase anything. I just don't know why it's going down. Please, somebody tell us why it keeps going down. The more it goes down, the more I feel like it's just sweeping liquidity and tries to go back again. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Manipulation. And I don't know what's the plan here. But we're still gonna wait. Spinach, welcome. It's weird. It is. Shorts on NQ. Let's go. Trading Star, welcome. Yeah, sure. Let's check it. I'm a little bit not angry, but upset about Lucid because I was trading really good on the new evaluation accounts, and the dashboard just not working right now. It's working. Trading Star, it's working on Take Profit Trader. Let's see on Lucid. Dashboard. Okay. Get started. I'm gonna choose a... And it's working at Lucid as well. Trading Star. It's working on Lucid as well. Absolutely, you're welcome. Hey, good morning. Don't worry about it. So I don't know. I had some great accounts that I was trading with Lucid, and now they are breached. I don't know why it says breached account. And I was trading throughout this week and last week. And I got a breached account from October 9 on my dashboard, and I can't log into my Rhythmic Trader, so it's not showing up my account. So Lucid messed up my dashboard totally. So I don't know why is that. Yeah, I sent them a message, and actually they only told me that I have to wait until the next day's reset, so I have to wait until, I guess, Monday. which kind of sucks because I wanted to trade on the Lucid accounts today. But anyway, I have to wait until Monday for the reset. And I'm seeing breached accounts. I don't know why. I don't know. They had I think others were having a similar issue as well. Breached accounts on the dashboard. But the weird thing is that when I log into Rhythmic, I can't see my account. So there's no account there. So I don't know what the heck is going on. The other thing, I made some screenshots about the Rhythmic account numbers and stuff. So I'm definitely going to send those to support if it's not going to be solved on Monday. But it's kind of weird. Siri, what's up? Seer, welcome. Okay, so still waiting on NQ to show us something. Gold is also acting weird. They did a lot of migration last days because of the Project X mess. Okay, well, they messed up my account for sure. Yeah, most likely that's a side effect of the migrating the account. So, but hopefully, yeah, next week they will solve this. Obviously, I'm not saying they're bad. It's just a little bit frustrating because no problem anyway. It's fine. Depends on which prop firm I'm trading here, but for example on TRADEDAY and TRADEIFY, I'm connecting through Project X with Quant Tower. Other accounts I'm using at MyFundedFutures, I'm using the X feed connection on Quant Tower. On Take Profit Trader or Apex, Bulenox, I'm using Rhythmic connection. So I'm connected through like 3 different data feeds for multiple prop firms, and that's why I like Quant Tower. It's able to connect through these data feeds, which makes it easier to see all the accounts at one place. So yeah, I'm using Project X connection as well. Other than having this server issue, I had no problem with the Project X connections, by the way. But this was not exactly because of Project X. This was the servers, so not directly their fault, but anyway, it's in the past now. Otherwise, I never had issue. I had the recurring statistic for Apex is about 93 because you know, yeah, it's kind of a marketing thing, Michael, because they want traders to make it through in their first month. So the first month is cheap, but that's the catch. If you cannot make it it's a psychological thing, because they know if somebody is struggling to pass through the first 3 weeks, for example, then that person might just gonna go full porting in the last few days, and that person is gonna fail the account because that person does not want to pay the $93 or whatever, and because of that they're gonna have more failed accounts by the end of the first 30 days. Obviously, they see the recipe, they see the numbers, the statistics. Like, by human nature, we don't want to pay the second month, right? Like, I don't want to pay the second month because I'm so close. You know, let's just full port the account. Maybe we can pass it, you know, before the end of the 30 months. So 30 days. And then they know this, and this is just kind of forcing the traders to go crazy on position sizes. and the statistics will show them that, okay, we have more failed accounts because of this. So, you know, prop firms are not here for charity. You know, they're not here to pat you in the back like, oh, dude, we are here for you. We are here because we love you. No, they want your money. That's it. So it's a psychological thing. Yeah. If your TPT is working. Yeah, let me check it. I traded, sorry, yeah, Sear. I was trading this morning on TPT, on gold and NQ as well. The trades were successfully going through, so no issue on my end. Trades were looking good on Take Profit Trader this morning on Rhythmic. I'm using Rhythmic, so everything was perfectly executed and closed. And I was holding those trades live on the stream earlier. You guys could see the open position on Take Profit Trader. So it's good. GC is slipping lower. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We have the previous day low. And by the way, oh my gosh, this is a perfect little supply zone here. Incy wincy little supply zone up there. Wow, okay, I love this. How did I not see this in the first place? Beautiful, beautiful supply zone. Okay. I'm starting to be bullish again on this. Okay. No liquidity sweep, that's the problem. Is there an inversion gap? No, there is none. Oh man, why do I feel like this one wants to go higher? So the start of the zone, I entered the long position at 57. So I'm going for 67 for a scalp trade. Oh, come on. I need to put on a chart here. Here is it. The zone that I'm referring to is here. And, you know, I think I'm going to go heavy on this one. 71.25. So, opening of this. Oh, 67, sorry. Opening of this. 67.75. Okay, that's exactly where the zone starts. I'm gonna put it lower one tick just to make sure. So 10 micros, basically one mini. I'm gonna put a stop loss. Don't worry, it's a negative risk to reward ratio, but most likely I'm gonna intervene manually if I have to. All right. This is a scalp. It has nothing to do. This is based on intuition, discretionally thing here, because I think this one wants to go back into the small zone here, and there's a fair value gap anyways. So I'm actually curious if it wants to tag that level. No full porting. No full porting. And this is only on one account, okay? This is on a MyFundedFutures account. So I'm not copy trading this because this is a very, 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 very dangerous and low probability trade. Okay, all right. Yeah. Low probability setup. I mean, not the lowest probability, I would say, but most likely this is based on intuition. That's it. The target is there, so I like the target. And this is on a funded account. It's not on evaluation account. This is on a scale funded account. So I want to make an extra 200 on this. 67.50 just to tag into the zone. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there's a liquidity unbalanced price here, so it can still go lower. So this is a heavier position than I usually take. Now I'm going to be watching this closely. If I have to, I'm going to close it manually. TP hit, let's go, Curry Fishbowl. What? What? Come on. What? Are you joking me? Come on, NQ. Let's go. $200 on a funded account on a London session. I take it. Thank you, NQ. All right. I take it. Any day, I take $200 on a London session on a funded account. Any day. Let's go. Peter. Hey, or Peter, hello there. Thank you. Yeah, it was a fun trade. Look at the reaction, by the way. And let me just get this fair value gap off. Look at the reaction. And this is, again, this is proof that the market acknowledges that level. Look at the same thing. This is not random. I just cannot believe that this is random. The zone is there. Once you spot the proper zone, look at, this is actually the confirmation, not the TP itself. The real confirmation is the reaction from the market. Look at the drop here, boom. The zone actually worked. That's why I love this. See the money, take the money. Exactly. Oh, you thought I'm shorted. You said, let's go, Yumi. Oh, I missed. F. Yeah. Let's effing go. Wow, look at the reaction from the zone. Wow. Why not short? Actually, Michael, that's exactly a great question. This is what my, as I said yesterday, this is exactly what my mentor was doing. He was entering, he entered on the trade on exactly like this, but the problem with this one is that there are no pin bars here, or those wicks. You need some wicks here. If there would be a wick on this candle and this candle, that would be a 3-pin entry. But he was exactly entering on the reaction, so he waited for the reaction of the zone, and if there was the 3-pin entry here, he took the short. So far this is almost like a perfect entry using the zone, But you know what I think? I think because we have a 4-hour supply zone higher, this one is going to sweep some orders here, and then it's going to push through. What's the high of the zone here? It's going to push through 330, come on, 373.25. That's going to be the buy side right there. I'm not saying it's going to do it right now, but it's a good target. Snipe, yeah. Made back negative 2K. Oh wow, okay, nice. What, sweetie? All right. Yeah, I still think that we have a chance for this one to go to that 4-hour supply zone. I mean 4-hour supply zone high, because there's nothing above that except the all-time high, which is, let's see, 393, right? That's the all-time high. Yeah. All-time high. 4-hour supply zone high. Yeah, pretty much it. That was quick but sexy. That's what she said, right? Yeah, I don't know about gold. It's kind of weird, but I feel like gold wants to drop more. Hit the like button, everybody. Thank you, Trading Star. Smash the likes and subscribe to the channel. And of course, I used to say, like, if you would like to support the channel, please don't forget to use the TOMSABO code. Now we have the code at TRADEIFY as well. If you're looking for some instant funded accounts, or who knows, TRADEIFY, FUNDINGTICKS, Lucid Trading as well. Trader Funding also gave me the code, so it's working there as well. Trader Funding, I'm going to put them out too. These few dollars here and there, they are supporting the channel greatly. There you go, you can see Tick Trader. We have Take Profit Trader Trade Day, which I think is going to be a real awesome thing to trade with, trade with Trade Day. That's going to be awesome. Daily payouts as well. MyFundedFutures. By the way, just saying, don't tell this to anyone. I'm going to share you guys a secret. Today, after 12, I shouldn't tell you guys this. This is a secret. It's no troll, guys. I'm telling you a secret right now. Today, after 12, so lunch hour until 6 at MyFundedFutures, there's going to be a flash sale for 6 hours. I shouldn't be telling you guys this, because I bought too many mouse from shop. Actually, there you go. Gave me a shop of mouse. Nice. So there's going to be a flash sale today at MyFundedFutures from 12 until 6 p.m. for 6 hours on the pro accounts. 20% off on the pro accounts in between 12 and 6. And I shouldn't be telling you guys this because they told me I cannot tell. But there will be a flash sale. Do you know which preference that allow one-day pass? Yes. Apex, Bulenox, Lucid. What are the other prop firms? These 300%, they let you to pass 1 day. I don't know about TRADEIFY. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard, Michael. So that's going to be lunch hour. From lunch hour until 6 p.m. there's going to be a flash sale, 20% off on pro accounts. 5 users per 5 uses up per user. Man, I can't speak today. So Let's make it to 150 likes. Thank you. Let's make it there. Look at what is going on. Look at the reaction here. Why it's not going up there? Maria, hey, good to see you. Good morning. Short seller is back. Oh. Okay. So there's relative equal low at 340. Yeah, it feels like it wants to push it down there. Vivian, good morning. Hello, Vivian. You're shorting from the zone? Awesome, awesome. So this is what my mentor did. This is what he traded. He shorted from the zone or was long from the zone. That's what he did. And down there is a 15-minute level. Actually, I can... Anyway. Oh my gosh, look at this drop. I wasn't expecting this. What is gold doing? Gold wants to take out previous day low, 94.4. I wasn't expecting this drop on NQ here. I really thought that we're just gonna push through that area up there. Is it just a sweep here? Yeah. Yeah, Randall. You see, I remember your name, Randall, but it says Quantum Indices Traders. No, Quantum Indices Trader, yeah. But I don't know why YouTube changed the names back to the basic YouTube handles. It wasn't me. So, apologize for you guys, and you guys can't use your custom names there, but YouTube just made it not me. Yeah, too many liquidity voids maybe, yeah. And we still have that unbalanced price range below the 15-minute demand zone, so look at that. 15-minute, I think we might have to observe this move down to that 15-minute demand zone. Huh, interesting. Let's go, Forex Mitch. Nice. Dobro jutro, Mark. Dobro jutro. What long yesterday? It was all good, Jacques. I don't know. Mark, hello, family. Lucid X? No, I know. Yeah, I mean that's Project X. It's web-based. Yeah, I'm connecting to Project X with TRADEDAY and TRADEIFY, but I subscribe to Lucid with Rhythmic, so I'm using them with Rhythmic now. I know last year there was some problems with Rhythmic, mostly with the Apex thing and such, but guys, I really did not have any major issue with Rhythmic this year. So in 2025, the Rhythmic servers are mostly up and no major glitches. Nothing wrong. If the server is slow or lagging, you can switch the server for a European server maybe, and it will be fixed. So nothing major happening with the Rhythmic connections. yeah, Ali. Hey, Forex Mitch. Like the vibe? Thank you. I'm here every single day. Thank you so much for joining us, Forex Mitch. Let me give you a big applause. Thanks for being here. So, yeah, I'm here every single day. London session, I trade from 2 a.m. Eastern Standard to around anywhere between 4 to 5 a.m. and then I come back usually around 9:30 for the New York Open. Next week, there's going to be a schedule change, which I should not be also telling you guys because I'm at MyFunded TV as well. So Forex Mitch, I'm also a co-host at MyFunded TV. So my schedule is going to change next week. So here in this channel, my channel, we're going to start the stream around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. Okay, but we're going to be here until lunch hour, so we'll see what happens. But I'll be starting the show with Nick at MyFunded TV next week. And who knows how's it gonna go. All right, it's just a FYI for everybody. You're trying to avoid rhythmic. Yeah, I mean, I have no problem with Project X. I mean, I know there was this server issue, and that was not, as I was saying, it was not directly the Project X's issue. But again, other than that, I had no problem connecting through Quantower. We are bringing the vibes, Coop. Hey, what's up? I also joined today. Oh, Salty. Okay. I think I saw you yesterday. But fatality. I'm gonna give you an applause too. And everybody who joined today, thank you for subscribing. Oh yeah, there's gonna be yeah, so there's gonna be a daylight saving time change here in Europe. So Europe is going to switch to winter time, I think, this weekend. Oh my god, that's gonna mess up everything. Everything's gonna be messed up. Oh dude. Okay, all right, we'll see how it goes. Why do you need AI program to manage trades? I don't have AI program to manage trades. I mean, maybe I should, I don't know. Oh yeah, Sunday. Thank you, Hikari. So there's one thing, by the way, everybody, that's a good thing to know or to talk about. So next week, from Sunday, Europe is switching to winter time, but the US is not going to switch only after next week. So there's going to be 1 week next week, which is going to be a little bit upside down in terms of the kill zones, in terms of stream schedules and news releases and stuff like that. So the US is going to follow only after next week, I think, with the switch. Yeah. So next week, it's going to be a little bit upside down. I might going to start streaming not 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time because the London Open is going to be at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I think. I think it's going to be at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard. So I'm going to be start streaming 3 a.m. Eastern Standard in the London session next week. All right, only for next week, because why do we want to sit here for an extra hour when the market is just not moving enough? So you know, but I can be here until later. So next week is going to be all over the place. Schedules are going to change. Bars, clubs. Oh yeah. I know. Oh, the Lucid X. I'm not using the Project X as a platform. I mean, on the website, I'm just using the server for the connection. Yeah, 4 a.m. So actually, that's good that week because it's Friday. So next week, I'm gonna be starting the stream most likely 3 a.m. Eastern Standard, which for me, I don't know, man. I don't even know. We'll see, but I'll be here. Okay, I'll be here. 3 a.m. or maybe earlier. Man, I don't know. One thing's for sure, 1 hour before the London Open. So I'll be here 1 hour before the London market open. Oh man. Ugh. Okay, gold went through previous day low. What else? And as I said, we are going to do a stream where I am going to show you, actually, yeah, I want to talk about the indicators because I think they're just giving very good entry points I'm still going to go for the zones, demand zones and supply zones. Nothing's going to change. As I said, the context and the way I do the analysis and analyzing the market, everything is going to change. Everything is going to be the same, and I'm not going to change anything on that. Even the entry model is going to be the same, but I think I'm going to show you some more details about this entry model that I backtested for a lot of time here. Here's a bit of a sneak peek, but this is the almost final version, basically. The final, almost final version of this. Look at today's signal, by the way. There was a beautiful signal right here to go long. Boom. This is what this I took this one, by the way. Absolutely great. And there was a signal. 10% a day. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you for joining the Winners Club. Alvaro. Hey, I'm thinking of getting more Apex accounts with hey, thank you. What's the eval consistency rule? There's no consistency on the evaluation. It's 1 day pass. The prop firm overall is I have no issues with it. So the thing with the prop firm is that you need to understand one thing, which is going to be the hold on just 1 second there. I'm gonna answer to your question just a second. I'm just gonna show you guys that here was also a beautiful short signal right there. Anyway, so Apex do pay out, and they pay everybody, and no problem if you play by the rules. Obviously, if you trade by the rules. The prop firm overall is solid financially. They pay out, but you got to be aware of the 30% drawdown thing. Yeah, the screaming was great, right? So it's not a hard breach, don't worry about it. The only thing that you mostly need to watch for is that any given position that goes down, that goes into drawdown 30% or more than your maximum loss limit. So that means on a 50k account, that is $750. If your position on your, and it's not on the evaluation account, it's only on the funded account. So on evaluation account, you can do whatever you want. 1 day pass, you can do whatever. On the funded account, if one trade goes above 30% in drawdown of the maximum loss limit, so that's $750, you might going to get denied on the first payout cycle because of the drawdown. It's not a hard breach, but it's a soft breach. So make sure to close down your open position, even if you want to hold on to it because it's in a drawdown. Make sure to close it down before you reach that $750 level, and you can reopen another trade. All right, so just saying. That's the main thing. That's why people don't like Apex too much. I have no issue with that. I mean, why would you want to have a position opened up for 30% drawdown, right? So that's it. Just make quick money, so why not? All right, 10% day. Thank you so much for joining the Winners Club there. What is AI? I doesn't expect what? I don't know what you're saying, Jacques. Tom, what AI? I doesn't expected it. What does that mean? No, in one trade, Secret Society Trader, in one trade. So you can even add to it. So if you add to the same position, that's going to count as one position. All right, not for the day. For the day, you can go all the way down, okay? One single trade. That had been hidden. Oh, yeah, lovely screen, right? So only for one trade. Jacques could be an AI bot. With the dots. Yeah, okay, so with the dots and the lines, I was not the one who programmed the colors on this one, okay? I was not the one who did it. I was not the one. But it works nicely. Look at the beautiful trade. Yesterday I took this one, by the way. Yesterday I took this. Hold on. It was here. Boom. Beautiful. There was also another trade that I took yesterday. Oh, where was it? I know I took a trade on this yesterday. Or maybe it was NQ. Oh no, here. Okay, here it was. So this trade also yesterday. Boom. Perfect entry. Stop loss here. Entering here. Perfect. There's a set of rules what you can follow on this system. And once you follow those rules, it's going to make life easier. If you take every signal, you're going to blow up your account. That's 100% guaranteed. Look at this trade. This was an Asia session. Look at how beautiful it is. Asia session. Absolutely A+. Boom. Perfect long position. No, this is not. I took a trade yesterday on this. Oh, here it is. This was yesterday's trade on NQ here. Boom. There's another one on NQ. Boom. Short. Boom, boom, right? Here's another trade. Perfect short. Right here. Boom. So it has a rule set, but it's actually good. Yeah, crossover. Also, you need to be aware of the it uses the exponential moving averages and the fractal turning points in price and the zigzag indicator too, to try to indicate possible turning points. And it uses a custom pivot indicator too on small time frames for also for structure shifts, but I got to explain it a different time. But there was losing trades too. There was. Oh yeah, there was. But in the last couple of days, actually there was a... I can actually show you losing trades too. Let me show you a losing trade. Let me show you a losing trade. These are not valid entries. So what you see right here, these are not valid entries. And I'm not going to go into the details why, but there's a rule. This is not valid here. Yeah, you see the dots and you would say like, oh, these are entries. These are maybe entries, but low probability entries. These are all low probability entries. This here is an entry right there. You need this bigger blue dot, the small dot, the crossover. You need the pivot to be broken. Stop loss right here, 20 something points. You're holding the trade on this one all the way up there, so that's a winning trade. These are not valid entries. I'm trying to search for a valid entry that was a loss. This is a valid entry and it was a win. This is not a valid entry. This is not a valid entry. Okay, this is a loss here. Maybe. Let's see this. So here was the pivot break. Oh, you guys don't see it. Hold on. Because my screen is cropped. Okay. So here was a pivot break and we had the big dot down there, which you guys don't see right there, and we had the first small dot, which are fractional entries. You entered right there at the close of this candle at 296. Stop loss right here, 30 points. That means the 1-to-1 deviation is the standard TP level. That's going to mean that you need another 30 points up there, which is going to be around 328. So let's put a line here. If you enter here, stop loss is 31 points away. The TP is going to be 31 points away. So that's going to be somewhere here. Let's see. 31. Okay. Let's put this here. So that's the TP level. As you can see, you were sitting in this trade all the way in the Asia session. All the way. And finally, the next day, like 5 hours later, the TP got hit. Your stop loss was still not, you know, your stop loss. Okay, so this is a winner again. This is a winner. Let's find a losing trade somewhere. This is not a valid entry. This is not a valid entry. Okay. This is a valid entry. I took this trade, by the way. You enter here because this is the first small dot after the big one down here. We have the big one, we have the first small dot here. You enter here on this candle because it wicked out this this pivot point, so it actually broke it. You enter here, you put your stop loss 41 points down here, which means your TP is going to be the first TP 41 points. Boom, there's your first TP right there. First TP right there. 1-to-1 standard deviation. That's the 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio trade. Okay, let's go back. This is not a valid entry. This is not a valid entry. All right, this is the valid entry because we have a great arrow here. We have a small dot. There's a shift here. We broke the pivot point, but the candles are not there yet. We have the first colored candle here. Stop loss here. Boom, valid. So I'm sorry, but I'm just backtesting this in the past one day, and all I see is winning trades. I'm sorry, but these are not. This is not valid. These are not valid because the move already happened. So the cross already happened. This is lower than this one, and there's no blue dot. These are all invalid entries up there. You're not taking this. So once you know what you're looking for, it actually is really good. It's really good, and I'm testing this system since 14 months now. 14 months. All right. Now let's find some losing trades because I really need to find some losing trades here. I need to find some losses. This is a winning trade. That's not. This is a winning trade. This is a losing trade, I think. Let's see. On gold. Stop loss here. 79. Oh, it's a winning trade. Okay, never mind. I need a losing trade. That's a winning trade. That's a winning trade. I need something. 72. Okay, this is a losing trade right here. It's not actually a good one, but not entirely valid, I would say, but it didn't make it up there to the 1-to-1 deviation. So my TP would have been up there and it got down. But by the way, it got down, but it also showed a sell signal here before reaching the full stop loss here. So by this time, by the rule, if you have a signal to the opposite direction, you can close this and you can enter a short. Okay, this is not it. This is not okay. I want to. Okay, this is a losing trade. Actually, it's not at the best point, but it's a losing trade. This is definitely a losing trade here. Entering here, stop loss here, boom, you got stopped out a few hours later. Okay, that was a losing trade on gold. Let's see, is this valid? Yeah, that's a winning trade. Winning trade. That's a winning trade. I need a losing trade, come on. No. These are not valid entries. That's why I'm scrolling. I know what to look for on this. Anyway, let's leave it at that. All right, let's just leave it. I'm gonna be doing a stream about this. Sorry. Yeah, crossover, something like that. Go back to your break. Yeah. What is the time frame? That's the 1 minute time frame. Yeah. Breaking structure is the end of the entry. Oh, I see. Yeah. Hey, Beanie Player, what's up? Yeah, so what I'm saying is that I'm still going to leave my zones here. So no change in that. But if I see this entry signal happening on these indicators, that's just going to give me an extra layer of confluence. And that's how I'm going to use it. An extra layer of confluence. And that's it. If you blindly put all your eggs in one basket on this one, no guarantees, you know, how it's going to work out. It peaks and valleys also. Like when the market is ranging, this system is going to have issues as well. Just saying. So you got to have a context or zones. Exactly. This is entry model based on exponential moving averages, fractals, and zigzag, basically. That's it. Yeah. Nothing more. Yeah, AD. So this is just an exponential moving average system. You missed the gold short entry. And this is something all go done by yourself. I didn't do this. This is not my system. I got this last year to check it out. And it's being reprogrammed multiple times. Custom indicators. I didn't do this. Peter, good morning. Can I take for? Yes, I have a 50K account. Can you trade multiple accounts at the same time? Yes, yes, you can, Peter. Yes, you can. You can connect them at Take Profit Trader. Absolutely. Yes, you can. I'm sorry about the late reply. No, it's not. A programmer made it, Jacques. It was a programmer. Martin, good morning. Did you practice recognizing? I'm still reading. I had to go and find a lecture from ICT about this. I haven't practiced too much since yesterday, but I found some lectures about it. 2 minutes plus 50. Oh, well, actually, you can test it on the 2 minute time frame too, Jacques. That's an exponential moving average system, if we can call it entry. Yeah, with crosses. Yeah, I know. That's why I just showed it. Like, I want to have a stream most likely next week where we're gonna do some trades with this. All right, we will try to understand how this thing is gonna work. Good morning, Moses. Welcome. I don't know what Price wants to do right now. Actually, I'm going to check the superb magical indicator. Nothing on gold. The indicators are getting ready to go long, by the way. They are showing that a possible long setup is coming on NQ. We're going to talk about this, by the way, Beanie Player. So we're going to have a stream dedicated to this, and we're going to follow through what it does. You think we can hit 150 tomorrow? I mean, you mean New York session 150? I mean, anything is possible. The thing is, we are again hovering around all-time high. There is one thing: we have a 4-hour supply zone high up there at 388. So. But since we have a new day opening gap lower, so you're asking 150? Maybe. I don't see a level down there. That's the only thing. I mean, there's no level down there. So I'm not sure about the 150. It's TGIF, you know, markets like to rally. I'm not sure. It's not advice. So I don't know, Moses. That's a really good question. I wish we have a 15-minute demand zone lower. It can also drop down there and rebalance the new day opening gap. But can we go further down there? I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, zigzag. And zigzag, that's what I'm saying. It's zigzag indicator, which, you know. Yeah, but it's not automated, so basically it's just it's zigzag. Nice. Yeah, if there's a big shift on the higher time frame, the problem is by the time you get a signal, it's going to take a lot of time. So the zigzag is shifting, and then you got to wait quite a long time, you know, for confirmation in the direction. So it can take definitely a couple of hours or even more to wait for a proper signal. That depends on which time frame you're trading, right? Yeah, no problem, Moses. Look, gold. Yeah, gold is tanking. Wow. I don't see a zone there as well. Nothing on gold. I don't know. I don't know what's happening with gold. Alex, hey, good to see you, man. Buy limit at 274 on NQ. Okay, so it's a little bit lower. Yeah, I tested it. Yeah, I tested. I'm testing it since 14 months now. No, it's not a holy grail. Guys, if you use this indicator system and if you take every signal, you're going to lose. Just saying. It's no holy grail. If you use it blindly on every single signal, you're going to lose. I can guarantee you that. You got to use it with a very strict rule set, and you got to use it with the context. You know, there's no shortcut there, but it definitely helps you to simplify some entries. Did you? Yes, I tested it. Entry points and exits. Yes, I tested it, Jacques. Minus 580 on your own account. Oh, done for the day. Well, Martin, you know, if you're down for the day and there's nothing wrong with that, you just, you know, just gotta walk away. I mean, or change to or switch to a different account. But there's, you know, 580 is absolutely doable the next week, even just one day. I would say for me, that level would be somewhere around between $600 or $700 maybe, according to the, for example, the 50K funded accounts. I think I'm still able to walk away with $500 or $600 or $700 for the day. That's my trigger level for going on tilt. If I'm down $1,000, that's game over, man. Yeah, it's working fine. Yeah, Jacques, it's working good. Yes, you can. It's not automatic, it's manually. Everything is manual, Jacques. Everything is manual. No automation on this one. No, it's not a machine. You put the trades on. This is just indicator. It's not automated. So it's not automated. Yeah, exactly what Jacques is saying. So you don't have to rush it. Yeah, finishing up with small losses at the end of the day, that definitely can help. We were down 1.5. Oh, managed to make it back. Nice. Hey, $200 is basically nothing, and I'm telling this to you guys as well, because I think many of us thinking that, oh my god, I'm finishing up the day negative $200. Negative $200 on an eval or a funded account, it's nothing, guys. It's nothing. It's almost like break even. $200, you can make it back in one trade, in a small trade. It's nothing. And that is something you need to memorize and learn. Like, you can easily walk away with $200. So I have no problems, even when I'm copy trading with 3 or 4 accounts or whatever. If I'm down $200 or $300, that's like quote unquote easy to walk away. Like, yeah, it sucks, but you know, we're coming back the next day and that's it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, my trigger level is around, like, if I'm down $1,000, then I know I'm on tilt. Then I go absolutely mental crazy. Total. I don't know, Jacques. I wish I would know the numbers for the zigzag. It is custom coded, and I have no idea about this coding. I'm not the one who coded this. I've been handed this system, multiple versions over the past 14 months, and this is custom coded. I have no idea about the small minor details of numbers, but all I know is that it kind of shifts very nicely, and it's good. Yeah. Good morning, Jesus. Welcome. Happy Friday to you too. Yeah. Still working on it. Minus 600. Should have walked away. Listen, 600 is also something you can leave it at that. It's Friday. Negative 600. You can make it back easily next week. And you can just paper trade for the rest of the day, Green. You can paper trade, or you can, if you have a bit of an extra money for a cheap evaluation account, you can switch for that too. You're down 1600 right now. I have traded. Well, again, Moses, everybody has a different trigger level for losses and drawdowns. It's different for everybody. You know. Oh, you're K-Bell. Sorry. So yeah, K-Bell, I'm sorry. The thing is that YouTube took away everybody's custom name, and now all I see is the basic YouTube handle. And yeah, I'm sorry. I was not the one who did this. I don't know if it's random, or did I push something wrong, or I switched some settings. I don't know. I didn't do anything, I promise. You know, we just started the stream and I was like, what is going on? Everybody's having the basic names here. I'm gonna look after it later. Pressing my Lucid accounts, my first day was 1K. 2 weeks later, I'm almost up 2.5. Wow, 80. That is amazing. That is amazing. Congratulations, man. It's a good job. Yeah, it's a, I would say it's a subjective thing. No, I mean, we had a trade. We were scalping this move back into this. There was a 1 minute supply zone, so I took a long here. Here, I took another long here at the start of the session. I closed it with a small profit because it didn't go to my TP, and I was short on gold this morning before the stream started. I was short on gold here, so I took 3 trades this session, which is quite a lot, but I'm in the green. So basically 3 out of 3 so far, which is good. Oh, I haven't checked it. Let me check Discord. Need to log in. Oh, nice. I see that, AD. Awesome, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trades. That is amazing. Yeah, small size, small positions. That's the only way to be able to hold those trades. So I forgot to say what I wanted to say. So that's the only way, and that is awesome, man. That is just amazing. Eval, I was short. Gold 2 just closed. Oh yeah, that was actually an interesting scenario. I thought that gold is gonna is gonna go higher. And by the way, this is what the indicator shows on NQ. We're seeing this blue dot and moving averages trying to cross higher, just kind of like a shift happening. But it can also give a short opportunity. So we have this big purple dot. I'm not the one who came up with the colors, so this is not my thing with the colors. Oh my gosh, it's a little bit windy out there. So we have this purple one and we have the small dot, and it seems like that the moving averages also could continue lower. And if that happens, I'm gonna need that small pivot shift to the downside. Once we have that, it can also be a short position. So we're pretty much in the middle here. The gold, nothing. We are way down on gold. And actually, no trade. The first short trade that was valid on gold was this one, which was also here. This is the one I took. This trade I took earlier this morning. This was the entry. Stop loss up there. That's the stop. The entry was here, and entry is there. Stop loss 14 points. Standard 1-to-1 deviation. The take profit should have been down. It was down here actually. I took TP down here. And I can actually show you guys this trade. So this is the signal I got. And let me show you. Trades. Okay, marker. Large. Here's the one. You see this? Here's the trade. This is exactly what I took by the indicator. Marker plus label. There you go. Okay, you see this? This is the entry. So I'm not just messing around here. This is exactly the entry. You guys can see it? Hold on. Yeah, you guys can see it. Here was the entry signal. My stop loss. Oh, my stop loss was actually not there. My stop loss was here. And sorry, I took profit somewhere here. So as you can see, oh, maybe I entered earlier. Oh yeah, I entered. Sorry, I entered earlier. I entered here. I messed up. This was the entry, and this was my stop, and this was the TP. There you go. Now it's the same. You can see I entered. It went into a drawdown, and then it went down to the TP right there. So this was an absolutely valid signal based on the system. That was it. So just saying that this was today's gold trade. All right. You're welcome. I mean, 80, that was a great achievement there. Unstoppable Emotion, hello. First PA payouts yesterday. Let's go, man. That's awesome. ID verification. Which prop firm is that? Which prop firm is that? Unstoppable Emotion. Curry Fishbowl, thank you for being here. Have a good one. I didn't take along there. Forex Mitch. Yeah, which prop firm is that? Apex. Okay, so you got to do the identification. What? It's the first pay yesterday. I requested I took necessary pictures and they failed me instantly and locked me out. You gotta contact support. Are you in a restricted country maybe? Unstoppable emotion? Depends. Are you in a restricted country? Is your ID valid? No. Okay. Well, you gotta contact support on their website. I can actually get you a link. You gotta open up a ticket. Let me post you a link there. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to find the link to get a support ticket. Contact. Okay. So I don't know if you know that you definitely need to contact support, because unfortunately I can't. I don't know why they locked you out. I don't know what was the main reason. But let me paste the link there. Here is Apex support link. I mean, I got passed through the KYC flawlessly back then, so I don't know. Yeah. You might. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Maria, for adding that information. So you had to download the app for authentication. Okay, and you're in Spain. Usually in about 1 business day or 2 maximum. Unfortunately, I couldn't be any good help to you, Unstoppable Emotion, because you know what I used to do is I file a support ticket and I explain the situation to them. If you have screenshots or anything, you can upload those screenshots, but I wish I can help you more. I don't have a direct contact or anything. So yeah, with the KYC, I did not have a problem before, but it could be just you know, it could be just a software glitch which they can override. That's why you need to contact them. Any position that I'm looking on NQ? Let me check. First ever payout was at Apex. Yeah, good times, right? Let me see. I was looking for a possible entry on NQ. Oops. But there is nothing currently. Why is this messing around here? So based on this, I got 2-factor. No, that's not it. That's not it. You need something more. So it seems like it's going down. We might need some sort of a shift here. I'm not looking to enter a trade, by the way, because I already had 3 trades today. You're gonna get your pay. By the way, Unstoppable Emotion. I think this is just a generic software glitch lockout issue. They should be overriding it manually. No problem with that. Okay. I think they will do what's best and they will come around. But I think what happened with you during the KYC is that if there's a glitch, it happened to me with the Funded Futures network, for example. I know it's a different prop firm, but I did the KYC and something went wrong with the software on my phone and I got locked out. I got locked out the same way you had. I was like, what the hell is going on? And they told me that the KYC software having this safety circuit breaker issue, like if there's something wrong, the system is going to lock you out. So they had to do the manual KYC and then everything got restored. I think the same goes with every similar prop firm, including Apex. These automated KYC softwares could do this issue, and I think they should be able to, you know, put everything back manually. So don't worry about it. unstoppable emotion. It should be good, but you gotta explain everything in detail on that support ticket, and they will help you out. Okay. Art, hello there. Welcome. Well, that being said, everybody, I think I'm gonna call it here because we had some good trades. I think the market is pretty much going to go sideways until the CPI. Don't forget, it seems like we're going to get the CPI released today. Be careful with the funded accounts, all right? Be very, very careful. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back for the New York session. If you would like to support the channel, please don't forget to use the TOMSABO code at TRADEDAY, Take Profit Trader. If we can push it a little bit more with Take Profit Trader, they told me we're going to have accounts for giveaway next week, all right? So if you guys want to grab some Take Profit Trader accounts, I've been told by affiliate support that we can have some accounts for extra accounts for giveaway, which we're definitely going to do like we did last time. We gave away 6 accounts or 5. So let's do this. Let's push it. Thank you for supporting. And the code works at everywhere. Lucid, TRADEIFY, Funded Futures Network, buy one, get one for free promo. Apex 80% off, $85 lifetime activation fee. Bulenox 83% off. And all the rest. So many good deals going on. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. TPT is great, yeah. So if you want to grab some TPT accounts, don't forget, you can push it for a goal. Thank you so much, everybody. God bless you all. I'll be back for the New York session. Anga, we're just going away. Angia. But anyway, have a good one. God bless. Cheers.